Shalom, sister. Shalom. Kohalo Yahweh Ba'Shem Hamashiach Wamalaki Hawashai. All praises to the Most High. Lord willing, y'all been enduring. Just holding it down for your households, your children, your husbands, for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. I wanted to do this quick video about Passover because Passover is literally right around the corner. Passover for our congregation is March 26th at sundown. So yeah, I went through this list. This is a list of leavening agents that a sister Nama wrote out probably like 5 years ago. I can't even remember how long it was, but it seemed like it's been a long time. She wrote this list out, and this is the list I've been going by. So I decided to make this, little sheet for everybody, whatever you want to call it, for sisters, okay? So leavening agents for Passover 2021. If you don't follow handmaids _Yahweh_Y Yahweh, you need to go ahead and follow me on Instagram, okay? So let's get to a definition of leavening, all right? A substance used to make baked goods rise by the formation of gas, carbon dioxide in the batter or dough as baking powder, yeast, etc. All right. So Exodus 12:17. And ye shall observe the feast of unleavened bread, for in this selfsame day have I brought your armies out of the land of Egypt. Therefore shall ye observe this day in your generations by an ordinance forever. All right. So the feast of unleavened bread, it should be kept from every generation forever. So you should be teaching your children how to keep the feast of Passover and the feast of unleavened bread. They should know how to keep it, and they can teach their children, and so on. Train up a child in the way that they should go. So then it's Exodus, moving on, Exodus 12:18. In the first month, on the 14th day of the month at even, so when the sun goes down, ye shall eat unleavened bread until the 21st day of the month at even. Okay? All right, Exodus 12:19. 7 days shall there be no leaven found in your house, for whosoever eateth that which is leavened, even that soul shall be cut off from the congregation of Israel, whether he be a stranger or born in the land. So Passover and the Feast of Unleavened Bread is really, really serious. It's not a game. It's really serious. This is a very serious high holy day. So you got to make sure that you go through your cabinet and you look at every single item pantry that you got in your pantry, everything. Don't just say, oh, that's a can of tomatoes. It don't got nothing in it. No, you got to look at that too. You got to look at canned corn. You literally have to look at everything in your refrigerator. All right. So here's a list of leavening agents: baking powder, baking soda, buttermilk, eggs, kefir, baker's yeast, beer, brewer's yeast, ginger beer, ammonium bicarbonate, and potassium bicarbonate. Okay. So baking powder is a dry chemical leavening agent. So we all know baking powder rises your dough or your batter or whatever you decide to make. Yeah, your batter or your dough. Baking soda does the same thing. Buttermilk reacts to bases, most commonly baking soda, creating a carbon dioxide gas. So buttermilk, I was kind of confused by buttermilk, but sometimes buttermilk can cause your yeast to sometimes buttermilk can cause your yeast to rise. So I would just stray away from it. And it can also cause your yeast to rise if your yeast has a leavening agent in it. All right. And a leavening agent would be eggs. So if you mix buttermilk and eggs, it's like you kind of, your bread is going to be leavened. And the Most High said you shouldn't eat leavened bread leavened bread. You shouldn't eat leaven for that whole 7 days. So even if you say, oh, well, I always use eggs, it don't matter. It don't really matter. No. When I found out about eggs being a leavening agent from the sister Nama, I was like, dang, you right. I shouldn't be using eggs. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Because everything that you do, you're going to have to take account of in a day of judgment. So it's better to be safe than sorry. And when you look up eggs, it says eggs play an important role in our baked goods. Eggs add structure. So your eggs bind everything together when you're making bread, cakes, whatever you're baking. Eggs holds everything together. Eggs add structure. And it also adds leavening. So eggs can also cause your dough and your bread to rise, making it leavened. And you're supposed to be eating unleavened bread. All right. And Kefir, a fermented milk drink with a sour taste made using a culture of yeast and bacteria. And that kind of sounded like buttermilk to me a little bit. Just a little bit. Baker's yeast, okay, serving as a leavening agent which causes the bread to rise by converting the fermentable sugars present in the dough into carbon dioxide and ethanol. All right, so you shouldn't be using baker's yeast. You shouldn't be using beer, ginger beer, and I know some beer may not have yeast in it, but let's just be safe. Don't use it. All right, rather be safe than sorry. All right, potassium bicarbonate, that works as a leavening agent to help dough rise, and ammonium bicarbonate is a common leavening agent as well. So quick list of leavening agents. Just go through your cabinet, look and see what you can just hurry up and grab. You know, get your box together. Get your box. If you don't have no boxes, I don't know, find a box somewhere and start putting your stuff in there week by week until it's Passover, up until it's time for you to prep, just so you're not rushing, trying to do everything that day. You know, every day, just go in your cabinet, bring this list with you, and just look over everything and say, okay, look, I might as well put this in here. You know, and if you got pancake mix and self-rising flour, you might as well use all of that up now while you can before Passover. Like, I got a whole bunch of pancake mix and stuff like that, and I'm going to try to hurry up and use all of that before Passover so I'm not wasting any food. And check your seasonings out too. All right, check your seasonings out. So the leavening agents, you got baking powder, baking soda, buttermilk, eggs, kefir, baker's yeast, beer, brewer's yeast, ginger beer, ammonium bicarbonate, and potassium bicarbonate, okay? So all of these things we should look out for preparing for the Feast of Unleavened Bread and Passover. Like I said, you'd rather be safe than sorry, okay? Because the Most High is looking at that. Rather be safe than sorry when you're going through this list. Don't get beer and then it says it don't have yeast in it and then it end up having yeast in it. You know what I mean? Just be safe. All right? Use wisdom. All right? And I also wanted to bring up my unleavened bread recipe. All right? I'm moving on. All right, this is a horrible picture. My camera at that time was so trashy, but this is some fried unleavened bread I made a couple years ago. Oh wait. Here's the recipe. All right. It's you know, I had to name it after myself. It's Mawathiyah's fried honey unleavened bread. So you only need 3½ cups of flour, kosher salt, garlic salt or powder, honey, brown sugar, olive oil, almond milk, and a cup of water. All right. You know, screenshot this. I'm gonna post this on the Handmaids of Yahweh while Yahweh Shai page. I don't want to ratazai after this video, Lord willing. All right. And this is how, you know, it looks. This is like a better video. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh! Look at that. It's so good. It's like the best thing. I'm telling y'all, like, y'all have to make it. Y'all have to make it. I haven't tried it baked. Like, usually when I bake unleavened bread, I don't have a recipe. I just kind of throw it in there. But with the unleavened bread, it gotta kind of be a certain way. So, Lord willing, y'all try it. It's so funny because a lot of people, I had posted this recipe in a Watchman for Israel chat last year, and people said they was using it. So, you know, hopefully it works out for y'all. You know, you can always modify stuff, and you know, do it the way that you want to do it. But you gotta have your unleavened bread ready. Passover is coming up, you know, so I'm excited. We gotta make we're gonna be making a lot of unleavened bread. Dang. And unleavened bread is my thing. That's my thing. Everybody knows that's Mawathiyah's thing. Unleavened bread. You know, who made this? Yes, Mawathiyah did. Like, that's my thing. How can I put this? I take pride and honor in making unleavened bread for Passover. It's really, it's very special to me. So I love making unleavened bread. And Lord willing, I can do it. My next video can be me of making unleavened bread. I just been so busy trying to get stuff ready. I've been spring cleaning, and also y'all want to do a lot of spring cleaning. Like around this time of year, we always like paint and we always paint a room, but we probably gonna paint in the summertime. But we always paint. We always, buy pillows, buy furniture, like just do different stuff to the house. But this year, I don't know, it just wasn't in my spirit. I'm content with everything that I had from last year, so I'm not really doing any buying no furniture or nothing like that. I'm content with everything I got. I just been cleaning up, like deep cleaning. I mean, vacuuming all the crevices of the couches, cleaning the couches, the sofas, under the, like everything got to be, make sure if you don't look, you have to spring clean around this time, because if you accidentally leave some crackers under your couch, you're gonna be sick. If you see it's some crackers under your couch, or some crackers under your kid's bed, or it's some snacks that got leavening agents in it, you're gonna be sick. So you need to just go ahead and do your deep cleaning now, get everything out the way before Passover. You're not running around trying to do everything last minute. So that's what we've been doing over here, just trying to get everything prepared for spring, Passover. It's a new year, and most importantly, getting all the unleavened out of our spirits. And all praise to the Most High, because this is my third video about Passover. And like I said, my previous videos, you really gotta get all that leaven out your spirit. Like if you got a problem with somebody, hey, squash it. It's a new year. It's a new year. You shouldn't be holding on to grudges. You should always be forgiving to your brothers and sisters, just like how you want the Most High to forgive you. It's a whole new year. It's a fresh start, Lord willing. It's such a beautiful thing to have a fresh start, So all praises to the Most High. Call hello Yahweh. Salakia. Call hello Yahweh Ba'Shem Hamashiach Ba'Malak Yahweh Shai. All praises to the Most High. Lord willing, this list helps. And if y'all feel like I left out a list of leavening agents, leave a comment below. I'm sure I don't know everything. So if you feel like I left out a leavening agent, post it below. And I can add that too, so us other sisters can see it. So remember, we got baking powder, baking soda, buttermilk, eggs, kefir, baker's, and I hope I'm saying kefir right. Baker's yeast, beer, brewer's yeast, ginger beer, ammonium bicarbonate, potassium bicarbonate. All right. I'm not a chemist. I said a chemist. I'm not a chemist. I'm not a scientist. But all of these things make products rise. So like I said, be mindful. All of these things, make sure you get them out of your. Now, you can have eggs. All right. You can make an omelet, but you can't add the eggs to the batter, which is going to cause it to rise. I'm not saying you can't have an omelet or you can't have no eggs. You just can't add that to the bread, causing your bread to rise. Okay? All right. And Lord willing, I can share a couple of my recipes for unleavened bread. Last year I made this real good let me go to it. Well, I'm a post it on the handmaids_Yahweh while Yahweh Shai chat. Instagram. So I'm going to post some desserts and stuff that I made with unleavened bread. If y'all have any recipes that y'all want me to share, just send me a DM on the handmaids_Yahweh while Yahweh Shai. I like trying new recipes and stuff like that for Passover. Lord willing, this video was helpful. I love y'all. Stay strong in the spirit. Continue to endure. And, hey, Passover's around the corner. Call hello Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Adawan Aratazai, Lord willing, we get to, see that day. All right, Shalom. Oh, and sisters, no, sister asked me. No, sisters, you cannot season your lamb. Do not season your lamb. That's adding to the word. All right, Yahweh Shai is that lamb. He don't need no seasoning on him. All right. So don't season your lamb for Passover. All right. And Lord willing, my next video after this upload can be me making the fried unleavened bread. All right, shalom, sisters. Love y'all.